Hello, word fans, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Hello Word. I'm your host, Alex, and I'm thrilled to have you join me on this linguistic journey. Today's word is collect. It's an A2 level verb, meaning to gather items. So, what does it really mean to collect? Well, in its simplest form, it means to bring together or accumulate things, often of the same type, over a period. Think about it like this. You might collect stamps, seashells, or even interesting facts. To collect is an active verb. It requires an action of bringing things together. You don't just passively have them. You actively seek them out and bring them into your possession. Let's delve a little deeper and explore some synonyms for collect. One common synonym is gather. Think of a farmer gathering crops at harvest time. The farmer gathered the wheat before the storm arrived. Another similar word is assemble. This often implies bringing things together to form a whole. We need to assemble all the data before we can make a decision. You could also use the word accumulate, which suggests gradually increasing the amount of something over time. Dust tends to accumulate on surfaces if you don't clean regularly. Finally, consider amass, which implies collecting a large quantity of something. The billionaire amassed a fortune through shrewd investments. Now, let's look at some antonyms, words that have the opposite meaning of collect. One obvious antonym is distribute, meaning to give things out to others. The charity will distribute food to the needy. Another antonym is scatter, which means to spread things out randomly. The wind scattered the leaves across the yard. We can also use the word disperse, meaning to cause to go in different directions. The police used tear gas to disperse the crowd. Consider the word separate, which implies dividing things that were together. Please separate the trash from the recyclables. Another antonym is divide, to break up into parts. We need to divide the work equally among the team members. Let's see how we can use collect in everyday life. You might say, I collect coins for my travels. Or, she collects donations for the local animal shelter. You could also say, the garbage truck collects the trash every Tuesday. And what about, I need to collect my thoughts before the meeting? We often collect information before making a decision. For example, I need to collect more information about the different universities before I apply. Or, I try to collect my mail every day so it doesn't pile up. Here are some more examples in sentences and phrases. He collects vintage guitars as a hobby. The museum collects artifacts from around the world. Collect yourself. It's not the end of the world. They are going to collect the money from the sponsors next week. She hopes to collect enough stamps to fill her album. Can you collect the children from school at 3 p.m. today? The detectives were collecting evidence at the crime scene. The scientist is collecting data for her research project. I collect stickers with my little daughter. I'm trying to collect recipes for a new cookbook. The delivery man will collect the package tomorrow. To recap, collect is an A2 level verb that means to gather items. We explored synonyms like gather, assemble, accumulate, and amass. We also looked at antonyms like distribute, scatter, disperse, separate, and divide. Remember, collect is about bringing things together, whether it's stamps, information, or even your thoughts. I hope you found this episode helpful and informative. Thank you for tuning in to Hello Word. Remember to subscribe to our podcast and leave a review. Your support helps others find our show and improve their English vocabulary. And before I sign off, I have a challenge for you. Create your own sentence using the word collect and share it in the comment section below. I can't wait to see what you come up with. Happy learning, everyone! See you next time on Hello Word.